everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kelsey and this is the travel home vlog. We're leaving Walt Disney World. It is currently 3:45 in the morning. We start to board at 4:45, so we have about an hour of waiting time. So I don't know, there's a Starbucks, so I might get Starbucks. I don't know, because we do get free snacks and drinks on the plane, so I probably won't get Starbucks until we're back in Jersey. So that's that. How are you feeling on this Wednesday morning? Yeah, tired. It felt like I got a decent amount of sleep, but at the same time it was very hard waking up. We're gonna probably end up sleeping on the plane. What time are we expected to land?
7:43.
Okay, expected land time is 7:43, which means we'll probably get home like 8:30, 8:43.
I want coffee, so 8:50.
Okay, so that means we're gonna stop at Starbucks before we...
Oh, well, I was gonna stop at Wawa.
Oh, Wawa. Okay. Yeah.
If you want to start first.
No, it's okay. It's very easy to forget about the outside world when you're there. Like, that's why I love it so much. We are on the plane.
Include logs to assault or threat to assault any individual on the aircraft or interfere with the vehicle.
It is 8:25 in the morning and we are heading home. The flight was great. I slept for most of it. But it was really pretty to look outside to watch the sunrise. I tried recording it, but it just wasn't working out. But we are going to head to Wawa for breakfast, and he needs a coffee, and then we'll be home. I am very hungry, very hungry and very tired, so I think I'm not unpacking today. I don't think. I might, my clothes. I don't know. Usually when I come home from a trip, I don't unpack until the next day. But no, I'll unpack today. There's time. But I'm definitely gonna sleep and take a nap. For sure. But that's what we're doing right now. We should get to the Wawa around like 9. I'm sorry. Like 8:50. Apparently, oh yeah, like 8:45 we'll get to the Wawa. My brain can't function. Sorry. We've been up since 1. Well, he's been up since 1. I did fall back asleep. I've been up since 1:20. Okay. You'll see what I get from Wawa. I'm not talking anymore. We have secured the goods. I got a sausage, egg and cheese, 1 hash brown. He got a iced coffee, sweet and salted caramel. And then he got a hash brown as well. And yeah. What's your croissant? Sausage, egg and cheese. It is 9 o'clock. One did dots. Now we're heading home. And it's funny because actually when we got here, we got a notification from Disney asking us to check out. So
yeah, because we couldn't check out at 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm like, that's just really funny because like we would be getting up now to get breakfast, tap our wristband for the meal plan, but instead we're getting breakfast at Wawa in Jersey. And there is an option for no, I'm not ready to check out.
They probably would have charged us though.
Yeah, but it's just funny because like we're already in Jersey, like we're not even in Florida. Ugh, stupid, dumb and stupid.
Stupid, dumb,
It is. Me looking and making hypothetical trips even though I'm not going for a while after this. It's fine. I am home. I finished breakfast. And now it is time to go to sleep. That is for freaking sure. Then I want to get any leftover laundry done. And then we're going out to dinner, like with family, because they missed us. So I'm probably going to start unpacking like my carry-on and personal right now though, before I go to bed. I think that's what I'll do so that there's like less to do later. Yeah. So you'll watch me do that. I'm basically going to organize everything into groups. Like if I have gifts in any of these, I'm going to put that to the side. Chargers, and whatnot. It'll just go in each group so I know where to put things when I'm done. It is 4:40 I have been awake for probably an hour and a half. I'm definitely feeling the Disney blues because I'm just like thinking about like if I was there, what I'd be doing. So I have currently on my TV the like resort TV music because it just hasn't hit me that I'm home. I have not unpacked my luggage yet, and everything that I organized into piles from my carry-on and personal item still in those piles. Will not be putting that away because I have 15 minutes to get ready for dinner with the fam. So that's great. No idea what I'm wearing. Hair needs to get brushed. I just need to get ready like as if it's a morning. So I have 15 minutes. I will show you. Here's the before. And then here's the after. Here's the after. Just kidding. I'll show you when I'm done getting ready. And I am ready to go. Outfit is the same outfit I wore in Hollywood Studios. Because I guess we're eating outside, so it's hot. We'll update you when we are at dinner.
$4,000. I'm like this. Yeah, I think we're just gonna rest in peace. Yeah, I'm gonna scrap it.
Hi. I am home from dinner and it was scrumptious. It was so good. I am very tired now. I took everything out of my suitcase and it's in a giant pile on my floor. I should get to it, but being realistic, I'm not. My suitcase is empty and all my bags are empty. I just have to put stuff away. I'm about to go give the souvenir gifts to my family so they can get it. And then that's about all I'm doing for tonight. So, hello. It is the next day, so it is June 26th. I've showered. I'm going to give a haul of what I got for just myself. And then we will talk about the highlights of the trip before we close out. So, when it comes to ears, I had a bunch already, so I didn't need to get a lot. I got these ears, which are so cute. I initially wasn't even interested in these ears, like when I saw them on TikTok and stuff, but in person they're just, I don't know, so much cuter. Then of course I got the Remy ears. I got this magnet photo case. I thought it was cute. I'll probably put it on my fridge or my calendar. Still don't know what picture I'm going to put on it, but I just grabbed it just to have it. I got this Marie, I don't know what you would even call this. But the paws are magnets, just like my Mickey one, oopsies, and my Pooh. I didn't wear the Pooh on this trip, but it clasps onto the bag. So if I did like something like white and pink outfit, I would put Marie on there probably. My middle name is also Marie, so I just had to get it. I got these charms. I do make bracelets, not often. Oops, you can see the ears. But it's like the Mickey waffle ears. So I'll like make a bracelet with these charms, and then I wish I had these before this trip because I would have made a Sorcerer Mickey bracelet. But for next trip, I'll be able to have a bracelet that goes with Sorcerer Mickey. Well, this is not for me actually. For Sincere's sister, she loves Princess Tiana, as do we. So I should have gotten this so we could twin. But I got her this keychain. Has the name of the ride, and then it has this, which is the water tower, which is also on the ride. I also got her a pin. It's on my floor right now, though. I thought I grabbed it. But anyways, so I got a bunch of shirts. I got this shirt. This will match with my mom for next trip and just to wear. This shirt I got to match with my Mom and Pop-Up. It has the sign with Mickey and Minnie, like how it is in real life. I got this shirt, which I wasn't initially interested in, but then I ended up really liking it because online, well, not online, but on TikTok, I would see this shirt, and I wasn't a fan. But then as I got closer and I saw like the more details, like this is Aurora, this would be Cinderella. I'm looking at this backwards. Let's see. It just has all the princesses, like the letters are themed. I thought it was cute. Then I got this shirt, which I wore yesterday. It's very similar to the gray one that I wore. And the gray one fits, but with Disney t-shirts, I like them loose. So I just sized up. So this is pretty much like the gray one, just white. There are some differences, but I really like this one. I think I like this one more than the gray one. And then this shirt, I love this shirt. Again, like all the shirts I got, I didn't plan on getting. I had my mind set on specific shirts, but they didn't have any of the shirts because I think it was definitely like if we went last month, then I would have gotten the shirts that I wanted, but I guess they were done with the shirts that I saw, so they were just like rotating shirts. So but I'm actually glad that I got the shirts that I did get, so no complaints. I got a bunch of pins, which actually I have one of my pin boards here. This is I'll show you the whole pin board. This is like, I'm going for cutesy, girly, like vibes. So I'll go through what I already had. I had this mini, I had that one, I had this one, I had that one, I had that one and that one. I had this one and that one, and that one and that one and that one. The rest, and the From Up, I had that one. So this one's new. This one's new. I love this one. This one's new. That one was from Pin Trading. This one was from Pin Trading. And that's it for the cutesy girly pins. And then more are over here. So this is rides. Like, I'm going for rides and like, I don't know, whatever goes with it. So Tiana, this is the suitcase one, Soarin', Mickey and Minnie's, the Skyliner. We have Big Thunder, Everest, Cali River Rapids. It's not a ride, but I put Fantasmic on there. Haunted Mansion. This was from the mystery pack. Guardians of the Galaxy, Safari, Space Mountain, Pirates. I still have a lot more pins to collect because there's still a ton of rides, but that's also if the ride even has a pin that goes with it. But that's it. I gave gifts to everybody, and I already gave a haul of that. So my room still a mess. I have not done a thing. That, I think, is gonna be a tomorrow thing. Yeah, that'll be a tomorrow thing. Because we have to start editing. We have to start editing the vlogs. By the time you see this, all the vlogs are already out because, well, this is like one of the last ones. So, yeah, how fun and exciting. This has been such a fun, exciting, even nerve-wracking. I mean, starting something new is always scary. But this just feels so right. Like, it feels like the right thing to be doing. So, the next clip will be when I'm with Sincere, and we're just going to talk about some of the highlights from this trip. We are now about to close out this final vlog, which is crazy. Do you want to start? Like, what were you... Okay, so my favorite parts of the trip would be definitely the first night when we were at Wailulu Bar and Grill while watching the fireworks. I think I'll do that every trip going forward. For one, definitely around the same time of the fireworks. For two, the food and the service was just amazing. Like, so freaking good. That's definitely, like, up there. Getting Everybody Wants to Rule the World on Cosmic Rewind, that is also high up on the list. I don't know, I think those two are, like, my main takeaways. Of course, meeting up with Bestie Lee, that was amazing. I'm gonna see her again. I'm gonna plan it. I need to go back to see her, but also just for Florida vibes. Riding every ride in Animal Kingdom was pretty cool. Like, in one day. And I would second guess to, like, saying, like, 2 days. What else? I think just spending, like, over a week with him was also nice. Like, just being able to get away, it's really nice. And I'm very grateful. Like, very grateful.
For me, it's definitely Everybody Wants to Rule the World, because that song is amazing. And I would have riding Guardians for the first time last year, and then seeing why she wanted to get that song, and then getting it on this trip.
What song did we get last year?
Last year we got Iran.
Okay.
But that was my first time riding that.
Yeah.
Ride. So that song was always, like, special because that was the first time I rode it. But now Everybody Wants to Rule the World is even more special because we got it on our first time on this trip. So, and I absolutely adore that song. And then, definitely meeting up with Lee and riding on the rides, because it was also her first time going on Tiana's Bayou, and I had rode that ride a few days prior, and so I got to experience it for the first time, and then I was excited for her to experience it again for the first time too. So it was definitely cool seeing somebody else's, like, reaction to a new ride that I just previously rode. So that was cool. And you didn't mention this, but watching a squirrel steal a bag.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
I watched a squirrel steal a bag of graham crackers out of a stroller coming out of Animal Kingdom.
Freaking crazy. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen a squirrel. If you watch, like, Nut Job or Over the Hedge, it was basically that. It was basically that in real life. I watched a squirrel steal a bag of graham crackers. I'm gonna show a picture of it because I still have the picture of it. It's insane. Yeah. Dinner, I can't even pick which one I like the most because, like, everywhere we ate at, I loved it. The food was great at Wailulu Bar and Grill. It was my first time at all of these restaurants, but Sci-Fi Diner, that experience was cool to me, and Ohana, that was cool. It was definitely a lot of food, so definitely bring, like, more than 4 people for sure to finish all that food. Yeah, overall it was just a fun trip, and, like, it makes me excited to go back because we got to do everything we wanted to do. So, yeah.
What is something then, like, because I feel like going off of that, like, going forward with, like, future trips, is there, like, after seeing how this trip went, for the next trip, like, is there anything you'd do the same, anything you do different, where you'd, like to end up staying, stuff like that?
I guess I'd want to stay at Caribbean next, since we stay at 2 Skyliner resorts already. Um, I, anything I want to do different? Oh, finish our dining plans. We did not finish all of them. We had like, I want to say we had 11
We
left.
had 11.
We had 11 quick meals left. We finished all the snacks, but
But we'd probably do the dining plan. We did the quick service.
Yeah, we did the quick service. My bad. But I would probably get the dining service because then it opens up more opportunities to eat at restaurants and use the dining plan
Yeah,
instead.
so we ate mainly truly at like dining, like sit down experiences. That's why we had so much quick service meals left over, because we sat down a lot. Whereas if we had the dining plan, then you have the one table service, then the quick service meals plus snacks. So, like, for all the dining experiences we did, we paid for. Whereas with the dining plan, it would be covered already, and you would just have to tap your wristband. Or maybe they would already know because it's under our names for reservations, so they'd probably just, like, charge it under our names with dining plan. But so we know going forward we're going to do the dining plan instead of quick service. That's a for sure. Like,
Yeah.
are we going to continue doing the lightning lanes?
Yeah, I would only, because I was speaking on it before. I think I was speaking on it when we were in Animal Kingdom, I think that day. I got my information confused because I thought with the Premier Pass you'd be able to ride on rides multiple times, but with the Premier Pass you technically only get to ride all of the rides, but just once, and you don't have to make a reservation time for it. So I would just get a multi-pass because you still end up getting to pick the rides that you want to ride, and like we rode like a majority of rides in every single park. So you end up you pay less but end up having almost the same experience technically, until they like allow you to have multiple rides with the lightning lane. At that point, that would, to me, would be more worth it.
So context to that. Like, for example, Magic Kingdom. We did Space, Pirates, and Tiana's. Once we use those lightning lanes for those rides, then you're able to choose more. Like, every time you use one, you're able to add on another.
Yeah.
So, let's say we did Space, Pirates, Tiana's in that order. I can't choose Space Mountain again for lightning lane because I already used a lightning lane on it.
You have to wait
so
to stand by again.
So you have to go back and standby lane.
Yeah.
So that's where it's like, it sucks because you're like, okay, I just used the lightning lane for this, so then having to even think about standing in that long of a wait, you just can't like get your brain around it because you're like, oh, I literally just walked onto this ride. I liked that this was the first trip where I did lightning lanes for the entirety of it. All previous trips, standby. Which, like, thinking about that is crazy because I'm like, I don't know how I waited. Like, I don't know how I waited in those waits.
Yeah, and the wait times were getting up there, especially for like Guardians.
Like, insane. What time is it right now? Oh, the parks are the parks are closed.
Guardians,
but like
the wait times got up to like 115 max.
Insane.
115 minutes. So, yeah, definitely get the multi-pass. It's more worth waiting in line, but it's definitely not. The Premier Pass is definitely not more worth it unless you just want to be able to walk up and not have to pick a time.
We didn't do the Premier Pass. We had multi-pass.
Which, with the times that we got anyway, it kind of lined up with our schedule, like, that we made regardless. And then you can go in and also just change what time works for you. So, like, if you're going to be late to your arrival window, you can just also just change it up to, like, another hour or so. So.
And with the lightning lanes, you have an hour window. So, like, for example, Space Mountain, I think, was like, I don't know. But let's say our lightning lane was for 10 o'clock. You have from 10 to 11 to do it. Or, like, 4:20 to 5:20. Like, you have an hour window to use that lightning lane, just in case you are coming from somewhere and you're not necessarily able to make it right at 2 o'clock. But you're there at like 2:23, that's fine. But this trip was so amazing. I miss it already. The amount of questions we've gotten about this trip is crazy. And I love answering questions, I really do. And I love planning trips, and I'm already making hypothetical trips, like on the Walt Disney Resort website. So we'll see when our next trip will be. Apparently it's in 2 years. But
yeah.
But okay. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you've watched all of my videos from start to finish and you're still here. Thank you. This has been so fun, and I look forward to making more videos, truly. Like, this has been really fun. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.